Hey everyone, how's it going? I'm back with a Flosstube update. My name's Danielle, for anyone who's new here, and this is a channel about stitch where I'll show you my bits and pieces that I've been working on for the last, this time, 2 months. The last time I recorded was my whip parades at the beginning of January. I had hoped to do a update before now, but well, things got busy and I worked monogamously on a piece for my daughter's birthday. So we're just going to crack on and I'll explain about things as we go along. There's probably going to be a bit of a mishmash, knowing me. I was hoping to do this in one take without editing, but I can't find the pictures of my pieces from where I was last time you've seen it. So editing is going to ensue. Anyhow, so January I focused on this piece. So this was a free chart of, it's called Mini Horse Close Up and it's by Artecy. I don't know if it's still free, but you'll be able to find out on their Facebook page / website, which I'll put down below if I remember. So those of you who know, Olivia, which is my daughter, she's really big into horses at the moment. She started horse riding lessons just after Christmas. It was one of her Christmas presents, and this horse actually looks a lot like the one that she's been learning to ride on, called Red. So I can't show it full on because I completely forgot that the glare from the window, which is opposite me, is going to cause issues, as you can see. So I'll do it like that. So yeah, I started this, I didn't write down when I started it. I'm pretty sure I started it back in September 2022. And I finished it on the 22nd of January, just in time for Olivia's birthday. And I managed to FFO it on the 23rd of January, framed by myself. Just a frame from IKEA. Actually, I was thinking of moving it lower down, so this part of the horse was in line with the frame. But Olivia is happy with how it is, so I'm going to leave it as it is. And this sits pride of place at the bottom of her bed where she can see it every day. And I'll try and include a video of when she opened it, but most of you, if you follow me, most of you have probably seen it on Instagram or Facebook. Yes! Hussy! You like it, do you? Mm-hmm. But this is one piece that she absolutely loves. So I'm pleased with that. Yeah. I stitched on it for 16 days to get it to where I was. I'll put in a picture of where I was when I started at the beginning of January. And 16 days from that point to getting it finished. So not bad going. So that's that one. In January I managed to do 8,642 stitches and I worked on 3 pieces by the look of it, because that was the main one. Yeah, I didn't work on my I thought I worked on my animal panorama, but clearly not. But quite a busy, this is my my planner, quite a busy month in January. So we had our tax return to do and our accounts to do at the end of January, so I didn't manage to do any stitching for a week of January, for a weekend of January. Then we went out for a meal, so I didn't do any stitching there. And then I had migraines, so I had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 days of no stitching in January, sadly. But then the rest of the days I had really good stitching sessions. So that was January. So now on to February, which wasn't as busy a month, but it was a shorter month, obviously. So yeah, where I've put that dinosaur, that's where I had a migraine. And then, whoops, another migraine. So I thought dinosaurs, monsters, they can substitute for migraines. So just put those over there. There's my stickers. Yeah. I don't know. Nothing exciting really happened in February. So we'll move on to showing you my whips. So I done 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I worked on 8 projects. I stitched for 27 days out of 28, so that's not bad. And I'd done a total of 8,906 stitches, but those are only stitches that I track, so on Pattern Keeper. So things like paper charts, which you'll see in a minute, I don't actually stitch on. I don't actually count, sorry. So first of all, I thought I had them in order, but I clearly don't, according to a thing. So first of all is my blue Monarch sunflower. So I will insert a picture of what it will look like when it's finished. And what it looked like last time you saw it. And this is where I am now. So I finished one page and I hope to get this page finished this month. I'm hoping to do a page a month possibly. And I only decided to do this one last month. I was going to, because of the new update on Pattern Keeper, you can either put your floss in numerical order, or you can put the amount of stitches from the least to the most. So I was thinking of colour completing, because it's not that much of a big project. But then as I was going along, I couldn't find the main colour, because I was going to do the most stitches to the least stitches, and then I thought I'll do the highest stitch count and then the colour with the lowest stitch count, and then the highest stitch count and then the lowest stitch count. But I couldn't find the colour with the highest stitch count, so I'm in an hour, and then I decided I'll just finish it by page. I might change my mind, I might not, so we'll just see how it goes. But for now, that's how it is. Oh, that's not how it is. Let me take it off a minute. Anyhow, I stitched on this while we're doing this. I stitched on this for 5 days to get the page complete, and I managed 2,541 stitches. Whoa, these are tight. So, open it up for you. Hopefully you can see it. There we go. And I stitched on the butterfly as well, the outline of the butterfly. So I was going to colour complete the butterfly, but the butterfly is over 10,000 stitches itself. So I thought, well, that's going to take me about a year. You never know, might not. But that's that one. So at the moment, as you can see, the blue lines of the page breaks. I haven't done it all over. I just done the section that was in the Q-snap. So there we go. So that's blue Monarch sunflower, and that's by Artecy as well, and I'm pretty sure that was a free design. Lucky me, the ones that I like are the free designs. Just clip those on, sort that back out later. I do apologise if I sniff. I've got sniffles for some reason. Right, so that's that one. And then the next one I worked on was Animal Panorama. So here's what it will look like when I'm finished. Here's what it should look like when it's finished, and also where I was last time. And here is where it is now. Can you see that? Yeah. So I stitched on this for 12 days. I completed this page here, and I'm working on this page now, hoping to complete it for March. And I managed to get 3,640 stitches in it. So it's coming along not too bad. And this one is by Painfree Crafts. So that's that one. Just pop it over there. Next one was House English Cottage, which is charted by HAED. Artwork, I think, is Sierra Marchetti. Artwork for Panorama is Adrian Chesterman. If I remember, I'll tell you. If I forget, I won't tell you. So this I'm doing with Jessica Stitches. She's a lot further along than me. And I figured out the other day, this is going to be, stitch count wise, is as big as Animal Panorama, but this one is square, whereas Animal Panorama is rectangle. So here's what it will look like when it's finished. This is where it was, obviously, last time you saw it. And I put good day, sorry, nearly dropped it. I put a total of 1,100 stitches in this, and that's where it took me to. So the HAED, those who stitch HAED will know that the HAED pages are much bigger than Painfree Crafts or Charting Creations or Artecy. So this is going to take me a little bit longer, and I managed to stitch on this for 3 days to get it where it is. So that's that one. Mini Autumn Owl Trio is my next one, and in February I stitched on it for 2 days because I stitched on it the end of February. And I managed to get 846 stitches in there. Right, now those who follow me on Instagram will know that I've stitched on this since February, because it's now the 3rd of March. And I have been planning to do this Flosstube the last day of February, 1st day of March. But this piece is just so addictive to me. I love the colours and it's so cute. I just can't put it down. So every time I'm supposed to be doing a Flosstube, I'm like, no, I'll go and do my stitching instead. So this is what it looks like at the moment. And I would have put in what it will look like when it's finished, what it looks like last time. This is fabric I've dyed myself, 16 count Ada. And like I said, I stitched on it for 2 days, 846 stitches. Can you see that properly? Yes. There we go. So I'm just stitching on that when it calls to me, but it is going to be, I'm going to have 4 pieces that I concentrate on, excuse me, and 2 small ones, maybe 2 big ones, I'll see. I haven't picked them out yet, but this is going to be one of them. Animal Panorama is going to be the other one. I'm considering Blue Butterfly to be the next one that I focus on, but I don't know what the 4th one will be. Right, the next one is Quiet Please Cross Stitcher at Work. This is a free chart from a lady called Anna or Anna. I'll try and remember to put her website down below, so blog it is. And this is my car project. So whenever I take the children to school, nursery, or if I've got to do running around and I know I'm going to be sitting in the car, I take this with me, leave it in the car, and I just stitch on it when I can. So I stitched on it for 2 days in February. I stitched on it a bit this morning as well, but this is where I am at the moment. So there we go. So we'll see. My main issue with this one is what colour I'm going to do each of the motifs, because it's just a black and white charts and you get to choose your own colours. So it's just choosing what I like and what's going to match. And as you can see, I'm a big lover of purple. But I do also love blue. I asked Olivia to choose my colours for it. So she chose... I've got some Anchor as well as CXC, so I thought I'd use this to... I'd use Anchor to stitch this up. I did try Sulky Lightweight, but that pack. But I'm not getting on with it. So I'm using Anchor 186, which is a minty green colour. Then she's chosen Anchor 410, nice blue colour. And then Anchor 101, which is purple. Anchor 305, which is a yellow. Anchor 397, which is a greyish neutral colour, which I'm not too keen on, so I don't know if I'll use that. Anchor 3706, which is a salmon pink, I'd say. Anchor 160, which is a baby blue. Anchor 925, which is a stunning orange colour, nice and bright orange. And then Anchor 1006, which is really dark red. It's darker than what is showing on the screen. Yeah, so it's just deciding what colour goes where, really. So those are all there. And while I'm at it, what I'm going to do is, because I don't get on with them, I'm actually going to be giving away these sulkies. Some of them are used, so it's not a brand new pack, but there's not much taken off them. I used, what did I use? I used, I think I used some of the purple for this here. I used the green for there, and I think that might be it. I'm not sure if I used the green, minty green for that one there. Might have done. But like I say, not much of it is being used, and I just couldn't get on with it. So I'm going to be giving it away. So if you would like to be in with a chance of having this set of sulky, just use the word sulky and tell me a bit about why you'd like these. And then I'll draw them on my next video. I don't know when my next video is going to be, because just life happens. I always say I'll be back in 2 weeks, or I'll be back at the end of the month, but I don't know. So that's that one. I've got one. Be yourself. This is another paper chart, so I did start counting the stitches, but then I stopped. So I've got here that I only stitched on it one day. So There's a good chance I did only stitch on it one day, and that's the one day that I counted the stitches, and then I thought, no, I'm not counting them anymore. So this is what it will look like when it's finished. This is by Emma Congdon, Stitcherovia. This is from her book. Can't remember what the book is. The Soul one. Oh, sorry, I don't know. Can't remember. Anyway, there's hanging threads because I'm not finished stitching it. But this, did I say I done 233 stitches? And that's where I'm up to on that one. So that's that one. And then I've got a few bags to show you which I got for Christmas and whatnot, which I'll show you in a bit. And then I did try stitching on my peppermint purple, but I don't know what I've done with it. My peppermint purple 2020 piece, which was a stitch along, but I just couldn't get on with it, so I've now decided to UFO that one. And then the other piece I stitched on is actually a finish, which I did have. Oh, that's right behind me, look. So this is cross stitch to-do list. I can't remember who the designer is, but it's from Artecy, and if I remember I'll put it in the link down below, in the drop down below. And I worked on this for 6 days, and I finished it on the 26th of February. And there it is. The fabric is hand dyed from Kaylee Tent Stitch. She sent me as a birthday present last year. So, and that's the bottom. The pink at the bottom you can't really see, but in actual fact you can see it perfectly well when you see it, when you look at it in real life. So, and then I just personalised it with my initials and the year I finished. So yeah, I'm quite pleased with that one. So that will be framed and go downstairs on my stitches spot. So yeah, so plans for, those are all the ones I've stitched on so far in February. Plans for March, I go to the Essex Needles Retreat at the end of March. I'm there from Thursday evening, the 23rd, and I'll be leaving on the evening of the 26th. So I've got 3 full days of stitching. Oh, look at that, 3 full days of stitching. Can't wait. First time going away as well without the family, because even though we go away up to Doncaster, always go with Chris and Olivia, but this is the first time I'll be going away on my own. Nervous but excited. The 18th and the 19th. The 19th of March over here. Did I say February just now? 26th of February. I meant 26th of March if I did. 19th of February. 19th of March over here is actually Mothering Sunday. And I was hoping to stitch, but we've got a first aid course. 2 full days, 6 hours a day, Saturday and Sunday. So no stitching there. Because what tends to happen is, even though you get an hour lunch break, they say to you, if you have half an hour, you can get it, we can get more done and hopefully go home earlier. So I might get stitching done in the evening once we get home. I'll just have to see, because the area that we go, the room that we go to has awkward lighting, and if it's the same room as every time we've been, because we've got to do it every 3 years, if it's the same room that we've been to, there's absolutely no fresh air, and the lighting is one of the things that sets off my headaches. So I'm surprised actually February and January I managed to get as much stitching as I done. So hopefully the medication that the doctors have put me on for my headaches, not only with my blood pressure super high, dangerously high, so I've managed to bring that down and they're happy with it at the moment. but they've put me on tablets as well to hopefully stop my headaches, because not only do I get them during the day, I get them during the night and they wake me up. So those, touch wood, there's a table in front of me, wooden table, they seem to be working a bit. Not as much as I'd like. I still get headaches now and then. Funny enough, I don't have one now, which is, it's like, wow, what's going on? So yes, so 18th and 19th of March is first aid. 11th and 12th of March, I'm due to go to my stitchy group on the 12th. I pulled out last weekend because my mind just wasn't with it. 11th and 12th of March, we're supposed to be doing what they call SAS, which you need to self-evaluate your service, because we're self-employed child carers. We need to self-evaluate our service and see what we've done that the children are enjoying and the parents are enjoying, and is there anything that we can improve on. Just an excuse for more paperwork, really. So yes, I think that's it. So in March, I'm going to be concentrating on my animal panorama, trying to get that page finished and see if I can get another one started. I'll stitch on the blue Monarch sunflower, try and get another page finished of that. I'll be stitching on the mini autumn owls, and then I don't know, 2 seconds, I'm going to have a look through my box and see what other things take my fancy. Okay, so I've decided I'm going to pull out a Stitch Rovia piece called Start Every Day with a Grateful Heart, and here's what it will look like when it's finished, and then this is what it looks like at the moment. Hanging threads because that's what was in the frame and I wasn't going to end them. So I'm going to stitch on that, see how much I can get done. If I can finish it, I'll swap it out for another piece. What piece, I don't know, you'll have to wait and see. That's if I get it finished. So when I go to the retreat in March, I'm going to take basically all the ones that I'm planning on working on, I'll take with me. Yeah. And then I had some lovely post from 2 subscribers, one being Lee from Creative Leaf, all the way in New Zealand, love her. So this is what she sent me. So I got a little note from her. So yeah, let's get on with it. So she sent me some 25 count Lugana, which I've never actually stitched on Lugana or 25. Well, I don't know if I've stitched on 25 count, but it's a lovely purple colour. From Country Stitch. Hand-dyed fabric from Country Stitch. It's called Royalty. My bad. But yeah, beautiful colour. So I have no idea what I'm going to stitch on with that, but it's going to have to wait for next year because I'm doing no new charts, no new starts this year. The only reason I'll buy a chart is if it's being retired. Then I got French Lavender, hand-dyed floss. She sent me a lovely key ring for all the little charms from New Zealand. She sent me a kiwi magnet, and she sent me Silver Creek Light in the Way. So I haven't looked at it yet because I know once I look at it, I'm going to want to start it. No new starts, no new charts. And this was gifted to me, so I didn't buy it. So this doesn't count. So once I look at that, I'll see what fabric and how big. And then she sent me New Zealand Whittaker's Westcoat Buttermilk caramelized white chocolate. That didn't last long between me and Chris. Mainly me sneaking a square now and then. But that was gorgeous. And then I've got this one, which is New Zealand Whittaker's Marlborough Sea Salt and Caramel Brittle in milk chocolate. Shh, don't tell anyone, it's mine. I don't share chocolate. So thank you ever so much for those, Lee. I've been meaning to tell you that they came a few weeks ago and I keep forgetting. I'm ever so sorry. And then lovely subscriber Tina, who also follows me on Instagram, I had a parcel come through the post the other day, and I think it's myself, I haven't ordered anything. What on earth is this? There was a great big padded envelope. I'm thinking, I haven't ordered anything. So I sat down to open the post, left it till last, because obviously you've got to leave the big things till last, especially if there's a nice surprise. I turned it over and I seen the name. I was like, okay. So in there, she included 3 lovely project bags. So there's that one. Then there's this one, which is the same fabric, just different. One's going diagonal, one's going vertical. No, diagonal, horizontal, and one's going vertical. And then there was this one. I absolutely love them. I can leave my pieces on my Q snaps and just pop them in here. They're really well made. They're amazing. I can't believe someone just sent me these. Thank you ever so much, Tina. Really, really appreciated. And then what have I done with it? Okay, I need my tablet for this one. For Christmas, I know Christmas, and we're in March, and I'm talking about Christmas, but that's how long it's been since I've done a Flosstube, I'm afraid. Chris got in touch with Sammy from Little Loops, and he bought me a £60 gift voucher and I can't even get my words out, and a bag, a project bag. Now the project bag, I don't know what I've done with it. I could have sworn I had everything here with me, so it might be downstairs. Do you know, I can't even remember what project bag it was. Oh, here it is. No, here it is. It's in my box of whips. It's a Harry Potter project bag. And in this Harry Potter project bag, she sent me a letter from Hogwarts. From Minerva McGonagall, saying that I'd been accepted to Hogwarts. And I was entitled to a free chart. And there was a little bag that goes with this. She says. I do apologise. I think I've left that downstairs. But yeah, so I had a Harry Potter needle minder, some floss drops. No, was it floss drops? I can't remember. But I know there was some variegated thread with it. And then a letter saying that I was entitled to one free chart. And I could redeem it up until a certain time. Oh, here's the floss drops, yeah. So I got Slytherin, Gryffindor, Hufflepuff, and Ravenclaw. And then I was also given a piece of printed, what looks like 16 count Ada. Sparkly with dots on. No idea what I'm going to use that for, but there's always something, isn't there? Always something we can use it for. So that is all in this bag at the moment, keeping safe. So I did choose the chart. I bet you want to see it, don't you? So many years ago, we used to have a rabbit called Caramel. And for a long time, I've always wanted to do a cross stitch of her, but I've never been able to find one. I don't have many photos of her to be able to convert. And I've never been able to find one that looks like her until I was looking at Sammy's website, and I came across a chart and I thought, oh, she looks like Caramel. So it's charted by Little Loops, but the artwork is by Volasuki, I think it is. And that's, so this isn't part, I'm not classing this as part of my no new charts, no new starts, because I'm not going to be starting it anyway. But because it was a Christmas gift, it was last year. So isn't that just cute? Now I don't get excited over many things, as you may know, but that's just adorable. And then I have the £60 gift voucher as well as that. So with that £60 gift voucher, I think it was £60, I can't remember. I had a gift voucher, full stop. So with that gift voucher, I ordered a couple of bags. So here's one of them. There. And then this is another one. There we go. And then I wanted another one, but as you can see, I like my bright colours. Even though this blue one is pastel, it's still, I think it's still nice and bright and cheerful, and you look at it and you instantly feel uplifted, sort of thing. So I said to her, if I get some fabric, would you mind making me another bag? So she was like, yeah, no problem. So I went on Etsy and I knew exactly what fabric I wanted. So I came across this and I sent this fabric to Sammy, and she done the yellow polka dot for me, which was from her stash, and then a little charm. And that is what I had for my Christmas. Pretty, isn't it? Now, at the beginning of my Flosstube journey, I did say about not buying bags because use the money towards other stuff. But when you've got so many charts like I have, and you don't need any more fabric, and I'm not one for specialty threads because I won't buy it unless I know I'm going to use it. All the charts I've got are charts I want to stitch. All the fabric I've got is fabric I'm going to hopefully use. So I thought, well, why not buy bags? So that's what I did. I bought some bags. And I think that's it. I don't think there's anything else for me to tell you. I'm quite pleased, 37 odd minutes. I managed to get it all done. So if you've got any questions, feel free to, whoops, sorry, just knocked the table. Feel free to leave a comment down below. Feel free to like and subscribe if you want to come back to see any more of my mishmash mayhem. But until I manage to do some stitching and get time to film, I shall see you soon, hopefully. Don't forget to take part in that giveaway if you want to get the sulky. Remember to use the word sulky and tell me what you think of it, what you're going to use it for, anything really. Alright, so until we see you again, me. Until I speak to you again, stay safe, take care, enjoy your stitching. Bye for now.